To your point, Alex, is like, love him or hate him, I've always given Donald Trump credit for being a good tactician when it comes to politics, but he is very popular in the Democratic primary.
You're going to see Republicans stay in line, at least through the midterms.
It's a very expensive message. This is the most expensive primary in history so far, $35 million as of Monday.
It absolutely is, and $35 million is not even getting past the surface. If you look at what happened in Louisiana with $50 million, if you look in Texas with $150 million, this is what's great for a Democratic strategist, is none of that money was spent beating up Democrats. That was money beating up Republicans, each other, saying why they suck. I'll also say that Donald Trump is still very popular in one little piece of the American electorate, and that is these Republican primaries. To your point, Alex, is like, love him or hate him, I've always given Donald Trump credit for being a good tactician when it comes to politics, but he is very popular in the Democratic primary.
I do think it's interesting, though, when you see the defense secretary there in a time of war, and when you look specifically at this race, how it could also be a litmus test for just how high frustration is when it comes to the war in Iran and the ramification of higher gas prices. We talk about foreign policy a lot, and the American people can be frustrated with different foreign policy decisions, but it doesn't always actually equate to being a primary factor when it comes to electoral races. My colleague was in Kentucky recently, Jenny Medina, and she did reporting there and found that a lot of people had that gas price on their mind, had the initial America First promise on their mind, not to get involved in some of these prolonged conflicts. I know the administration likes to say that this isn't a forever war, and yes, but a lot of voters in Kentucky also remember the president initially saying that this would last 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah.
We are past that.